Welcome back to Cinematic Cravings. Today, we're diving into The Old Guard 2, one of Netflix's most anticipated sequels. But this isn't just a routine update video. We've got the official release date, brand new character details, explosive theories about Quinn's return, and rumors about surprise cast members like Lewis Tan. Buckle up, because this video will make you question everything you thought you knew about the Old Guard universe. But before we begin, a quick reminder, if you enjoy this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. It directly helps us grow and keep delivering more content like this. First up, after a long silence, Netflix has finally made it official. The Old Guard 2 will premiere on July 2, 2025. Yes, it's confirmed. And this isn't just a sequel. It's a film that expands the universe, challenges its characters with new trials, and very likely sets the stage for a full trilogy. There's no trailer yet, but according to industry sources, it's coming very soon. So why is the hype so real? Because the first film, released in 2020, became one of Netflix's most watched originals. Led by Charlize Theron, the Immortal Warriors didn't just captivate with explosive action, but also with emotional depth and moral complexity. This team has spent centuries protecting humanity from the shadows, but now everything is about to change. In the sequel, the threat they face is on a whole new level. According to Netflix's official synopsis, Andy and her team will go up against a force that threatens the very existence of humanity. But who is this enemy? A government-backed organization? A secretive corporation? Or perhaps another immortal from the past? While official details are scarce, fan theories and behind-the-scenes whispers offer some tantalizing clues. One of the biggest shakeups happens within the team itself. Booker, who was exiled for betrayal at the end of the first film, returns in a very unexpected way. And the big twist? Quinn is back. The immortal warrior who spent centuries trapped at the bottom of the ocean has resurfaced. And the first person she meets is Booker. This moment was a total mind-bender, not just for the characters but for fans too. Now, the big question is Quinn back as an ally or for revenge? Quinn and Andy were once warriors who fought side by side, two immortals who helped shape the course of history. But the centuries Quinn spent trapped at the bottom of the ocean may have transformed her into someone entirely different. Drowning over and over again only to come back each time, that kind of torment could shatter any soul. So, Quinn may no longer be the friend Andy once knew. She might have become a threat, and if that's the case, it could shake Andy's leadership and the unity of the team to its core. And that's where Booker comes in. After betraying the team in the first film, he returns, this time seen alongside Quinn. We don't yet know the nature of their connection, but according to some theories, Quinn might offer Booker a second chance. As someone who's been cast out by the team, could Booker really say no to that? And what if that leads him to betray them again? This is one of the most talked about theories around the sequel. If Quinn and Booker join forces, we might be looking at a team of immortals split into two factions, Andy's original team on one side and Quinn's newly formed group on the other. That would mean the film could feature not only an external threat, but an internal conflict too. And that internal war could mark the beginning of an entirely new era for the Old Guard universe. Director Victoria Mahoney has mentioned in interviews that the second film will take place in a much broader world. We're taking audiences to places they've never seen before, she says. That means scenes won't be limited to Europe. We're likely to see the action unfold across continents like Asia and Africa. This time, the war is going global, and the Old Guard's impact will be felt worldwide. As for the cast, along with returning favorites, we'll also see some exciting new faces. Charlize Theron, Andy, Kiki Lane, Nile, Marwan Kenzari, Joe, Luca Marinelli, Nicky, Matthias Schoenaert, Booker, and Chiwetel Ejiofor, Copley, are all back. But joining them this time are two major stars, Thurman and Henry Golding. Both are entering the story in mysterious roles. According to rumors, Thurman might play a powerful leader or high-ranking government figure, while Golding could be aligned with Quinn's side. The dynamic these new cast members bring won't just expand the world of the film, it's also going to make the relationships between characters far more complex. There's a lot of buzz about Thurman's character possibly being powerful enough to directly challenge Andy, Some theories even suggest that she leads a government-backed organization that's actively working to eliminate immortals entirely. Henry Golding's role is even more mysterious. Some sources claim he could be a newly discovered immortal, potentially found by Quinn. If that's true, Quinn might be building her own team, and that would pose a direct threat to Andy's leadership. With Andy no longer immortal, she's more vulnerable than ever, both physically and emotionally. Her leadership will be tested in every possible way. And that's where another major rumor comes in: Lewis Tan. While not yet officially confirmed, it's being said that Tan has a significant role in the film. If true, we can expect a lot more close-quarters combat and high-energy action sequences. Lewis Tan is well known for his phenomenal fight choreography in projects like Mortal Kombat and Wu Assassins. His presence would be a huge win for action fans. Director Victoria Mahoney has already stated that the action in the sequel will be more intense and stylistically different. In the first film, much of the combat focused on gunfights, but this time expect more physical, hand-to-hand encounters with a stylized edge. Charlize Theron is expected to deliver her best action performance to date, and fans are excited to see what she brings to the table. Nile, played by Kiki Lane, will also step into a much more prominent role in this sequel. In the first film, she was still new to the team, learning the ropes and finding her place, but now she's ready to take on a larger responsibility. With Andy losing her powers, the team's leadership dynamics are shifting, and Nile has the potential to rise and fill that void. And of course, we can't forget about Joe and Nicky. In the first film, their love, loyalty, and centuries-long bond created a strong emotional connection with the audience. In this sequel, we'll see not just their warrior sides, but also a deeper exploration of their emotional relationship, especially as the team potentially fractures. Where Joe and Nicky stand could be crucial. The film's visual scope is also expanding significantly. Unlike the first film, which was mostly set in Europe and the Middle East, this time we'll see locations across South Asia and Africa. This shows that the conflict is no longer just personal or internal to the team, it's a global threat. The existence of immortals will be explored on a much larger scale. One of the biggest questions fans have is the Old Guard 2 part of a trilogy? According to producer Mark Evans, the answer is yes. Evans has stated that the ending of the second film practically demands a third installment. That means this movie won't just resolve the current conflict, it will also lay the groundwork for a much larger finale. The fact that Andy is no longer immortal adds a powerful layer of change to her character. Entering battle knowing she can die now pushes her into an entirely new emotional space. As a leader, she must remain strong, but this time the cost is far greater. Nile's rise will be directly tied to Andy's fall. That evolving dynamic between the two will form the emotional core of the film. In conclusion, The Old Guard 2 isn't just another sequel. With its new characters, expanded universe, darker themes, and deeper character conflicts, it promises an entirely new kind of experience. Between Quinn's return, Booker's possible shift in loyalty, new global threats, Lewis Tan's rumored involvement, and the trilogy setup, this is shaping up to be a must-watch for fans. Now it's your turn. Do you think Quinn is truly an enemy? What kind of roles do you think Uma Thurman and Henry Golding are playing? And will Andy's leadership survive this? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I genuinely love reading your theories. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel. We'll be back very soon with more updates, theories, and trailer breakdowns. Stay tuned and see you in the next video.